and welcome back. My name's Jamie Mordaunt, and if you haven't already, don't forget to click that button, like and subscribe to my channel so we can get a load of information coming through this screen to you. Now, one thing that we all need to be better at doing is saving money. If we're saving money, we've got more money for times like COVID when you might be out of work, or for times when you need to start investing. So how do you save money? First of all, stop buying rubbish that you don't need. And we've all done this in the past. We've all got these little things where we think, sure, I'll just buy that. And what happens? You don't really need it. You waste money, and then 12 months down the line, you've got to get another one. So I'm going to go through my top 6 things you really shouldn't be buying, or a cheaper way of doing it. Now, my first one is mobile phones. And we've all got them, yet Apple have done a fantastic job of making us buy more. Like every single year, like clockwork, September, they're releasing another phone. But they're not releasing one phone, they're releasing 5 phones. And they are expensive. When you're paying like $1,500 for a phone, that's a lot of money. If you can save that, put $100 away a month into whatever investment, is a far better idea, because next year, what are you going to do? You're going to buy a new one. I personally won't buy a new phone anymore, okay? Unless my old one has got something wrong with it. It's broken, the screen's cracked or something. But that's why you get insurance. You've got to use and abuse that insurance, okay? Get the screens fixed. Don't ever buy extended warranties either. They're not worth the money they're with. My second unnecessary item to buy is a brand new car. Cars are money. They're expensive. And, people like to show off by having the brand new car, going down to the golf club and putting their bag out and saying, hey, look at my brand new car, isn't it a beauty? Well, why don't you just save a little bit of money? Now, this tip came from my dad. Now, my dad always used to get what was perceived as a new car, but it wasn't. He was quite clever. When you go down to the garages, sit down and talk to them and ask them, what ex-demos cars do you have? Ex-demo cars are about 30% cheaper, okay? And they've only got up to 1,000 miles on the clock. And let's be honest, do you really care? Okay, you might not get you might not get to actually change the colour of the paint on the car, but it's still your car, and you've just saved 30% for 1,000 miles. Worth it. If not, talk to leasing companies. Leasing companies, they're generally well looked after, they're well maintained, but they'll get rid of them after 3 or 4 years. And then you've got depreciation curve on them. Makes it a hell of a lot cheaper. And a 3-4 year old car, it's great. I love it. I would certainly buy one. So 2 ways of saving money for buying a new car, or not so new. And number 3 in my things that you don't need to buy and you keep on doing, sale items. Now, we've all been there, we're flicking through our phone, and what comes up? 30% off this, 50% off that. And what do? We click on it and we have a look, and sometimes think, 50% off, I'm going to buy that. And we don't do our research. These things, the company are making money no matter what, so don't feel sorry for them and think, I'm going to make a deal here, I'm going to make some money. You're not making money on them, okay? They come through all the time, and it's just their way of using their rod and fishing you in here, winding you in, and making sure that you become a client of theirs. If you are going to buy sale items, was it money you were going to spend? No, it wasn't. So that means you're just going slightly further into debt. You don't need to do it. Only buy what you want. An example, when you go shopping, even if it's just food shopping, write a list. Write a list of the 10, 20 things you need to buy, and buy them, okay? Don't go outside that list, because that's what you need. The other items you buy, when you see it for sale, it adds up, you lose money, and you don't have as much to save at the end of the month. Another idea, when you do go food shopping, make sure you've already eaten first, because I've gone in there hungry as anything and come out with a load of bag of chips. And number 4 on my list of things you shouldn't be buying, but you probably are, cable TV packages. Now, these things cost up to $100 a month. Okay, it's $1,200 a year. That's a return flight back to the UK or to America or wherever you want to go to. It's money you can save. And let's be honest, who actually really watches cable TV anymore? When you want something, what do? You go onto YouTube, you type in Jamie Mordaunt, and you watch my videos. Guys, you've got Netflix out there, you've got all these other packages. Use them. They're far more cost effective, and you probably are using it. If you can't do that, stream them. You don't need these big packages, okay? think about what you're buying, and if you do have it, think about cancelling it, because you can reduce those costs. And number 5, we're going to go for clothes that you're only going to wear once. Now, I know the women out there, they're going, what is he saying? Shut up, I want to buy this dress. Well, you know what? Fine, buy that dress. But guys, we don't need to go out there and buy a shirt that you're only going to wear out once, a Gucci whatever, I don't even know. Think about what you're going to buy. Think about using for multiple ideas. You know, when you go out there and you buy a suit, you buy a 3-piece suit, buy 2 pairs of trousers with it, okay? Because then that suit, the jacket will outlast the trousers and you get another year out of wearing it. So think about what you're buying. You don't need that new shirt. And if you do, make sure you can use it for different occasions. You can use it for work and going for out. You know, I'm not a fashion guru, but buy good stuff, it will last longer. And my final way of saving a little bit of money, and it only needs to be a little bit of money, is browse. Browse the internet. If you know you've got to buy something, say you've got to go out there and you want to buy 2 bottles of Grey Goose, don't just go to your normal website, go to all the competitors, check them all out, because invariably there will be one of the sites that will be doing a deal. It might be buy 2 get 1 free, but don't go out your means. Set your budget, you know this is what I'm going to pay, but do browse. You don't know what you're going to find. And after you've had that vodka, another way of saving money, instead of driving home, which you're not allowed to, instead of getting an Uber home, which will cost money, walk. Use your legs. You'll be thankful in the future. Now guys, thank you for watching. There are 6 quick things how to save a little bit of money so you can invest more in the future. Look on to my next video and you'll be able to see what you can do with those savings. My name's Jamie Morden.